Good morning. Welcome to the studio at Two Girls Treasure. I'm Diane Pruitt. How are you on this sunny, really hot and humid Monday morning? We're doing things. I've got the air conditioning kicking. I'm going to turn the fans on because we've got some temperature and humidity to contend with. But more than anything, we're at the point where I can't do this without you. I was really going to just move this to the side, finish it up, and show you when I was done. But this looks so good, I can't do this without you. So we're going to finish the glazing. No, I did not get to it Friday nor Saturday. There was not one spare minute for my hands to be in this studio, and it broke my heart. Did take yesterday off, God bless us all. But today it's Monday. We're in the last week of June. Can you believe that? That's just crazy. But we have some things to get done. I have a new project sitting right there waiting to come in here, but this has to get done and I can't do it without you. Let's get to it. We did the glaze on the face and the front of the entire clock body all the way down to the bottom, and it looks really good. And then I did the thing with the back plate with the decoupage papers and the lathwood slats, and let me just show you how stinking cute this looks put together. It sets in, y'all. I'm trying to set it in, and it's heavy now, but look at that. Isn't that going to be so stinking cute? I think so. I'm pretty stoked about it. So we're going to set that down. Let's get the classic black glaze on the entire body. We've done the face. I did a little bit on the side, but let's do the rest of this side. Let's do the door, and then let's do the inset panel. Let's get this done. If we do it quickly, I can get finished today. I love working on these projects, but you know, sometimes once I get another project in my head, that's all I want to do. Do you do that too? You start something and you want to go, you want to go as fast as you can because the next one's ready. The next one's ready, and boy, wait till you see it. I'm excited about it because, do you remember for the spring collection release of Iron Orchid Design products, I did the entire bedroom suite, painted it in the anticipation of the products that were coming in? We're going to do it again because the summer products that are coming in are amazing. So we are going to get everything in the studio cleaned up. We're going to start a new project. And boy, wait till you see it. Boy, wait till you see it. Wait till you see the release. I'm so excited. It is going to be phenomenal, and I already have plans, and I can't wait to show you so you can make plans too. Now, when you're glazing, keep in mind, glaze dries very quickly. Very quickly. So work in sections. And work it quickly so that you get the effect from it that you're really looking for. Let it tack up for just a quick minute so that you don't wipe away everything. I'm going to get one of my chip brushes out because I'm going to use my chip brush to help me dry this in and run the glaze where I want it and give it the look I want. Oh, I've got a nice little section right there in that I don't want to wipe off. If you get too much, you can erase it back with your damp cloth. And if that doesn't work, if it's already set in, leave it alone. You can come back with your main color and you can kind of dry brush over the really heavy areas that you want to lighten up. If you have too much glaze, let it dry and then shift it. All right, I'm gonna flip this around. We're gonna come all the way around to the other side. And let's get our glaze brush and let's get it on there. I overglaze, I know I do. I'm okay with it. And a lot of times, I've often wondered, same with distressing. When I glaze, I'm basically putting on more than I need so that I can wipe it back and get the look that I need. Why wouldn't I just use a little bit less? Well, you can, I can. I've just gotten used to doing it sort of this way. I like to do it this way because then, especially if it's something I really want a vintage look with, I want to make sure I'm not taking off too much. I don't want to rub it, clean it up a little bit, and then have to put more on, and then wipe it back and put more on. So I do it all from the beginning. And using the brush as opposed to my damp rag puts it in a lot of places where I really want it. And cleans it up from other places where I don't. Just like the damp rag, but without the water. You can do it any way that works for you. When I use the damp rag, it spreads it a little bit further, a little bit thinner. And when I use the brush to come behind that, I get the look I love. And it helps dry it really, really fast. I'm going to tip you down a little bit because here we are, moving on down. I don't know if you're going to be able to see all the way to the bottom. But I'm down here on the floor. I'm right here. Dipping a little, brushing a lot. Come on back up. And I'll tip you just a little bit further so you can see down there. We'll wipe that down. Wipe that down. And then I'll brush it in. This sort of cleans up any harsh lines also. And again, if I have any areas where it's too much glaze, I can always, that just looks so good, I can always come back over the top of it with my colors. In this case, colors, I could use just the blue lace, or I could use the blue lace and the fresh sage. So we're going to work on the door. I'm going to do inside and out. And I'm trying not to be in that hurry where I'm going to mess this up, because that's not the hurry I want to be in. But I want to be in the hurry to get it done. That's the hurry I want to be in. Don't forget this Friday night. This is the Friday night family fun night. Come join us. It's going to be super hot. There's not a lot you can do on the outside. At that time of the evening, there's mosquitoes, so swimming is not an option. Come spend a little bit of time in the studio with us and create your own summer mermaid tale. All materials are included. This is a kid-friendly event. Check the website for details. Just do a quick search for Family Fun Night. It is a fun night. We have popcorn, we have the drink cooler, and we have a good time. No one goes to the emergency room. But everybody has a good time. Join us for Family Fun Night on Friday night, 5-ish to 7:30-ish. We'll try to wrap up the painting and starting by 7:30 so we can be out of here before the gates lock up and they turn the dogs loose. And then Saturday morning, 10 a.m. to 12, join me here in the studio for our Legacy Workshop, Smalls, on Saturday. And we will learn the basics of prep, paint, and protect using our Rethunk Junk Paint by Laura products. Everything is provided except your small piece. Bring a lamp, bring a side table, bring a nightstand. If you have a large project you want to work on, bring a drawer, bring a door. Don't bring a car. Don't bring a triple dresser. And join us in the studio to learn exactly how we recommend that you use your Rethunk Junk Paint products to do your favorite projects. If you're just learning how to flip furniture, come learn how to use this paint. I read a post this morning and it broke my heart, and the answers the young lady got broke my heart even more because she was reaching out. She's new to furniture flipping. It's what she wants to do. She has a vision for her world, and she made a mistake, and she was asking for help from someone who would guide her. The answers she got were terrible. If you want to learn something and I can teach you, I will be happy to. If you're just learning, come on in. Come on in, girl. I'll show you everything I've learned. Not in one session, because this is a lifelong education for me. But please know, I will show you. I won't hide my trade secrets from you, because if you've known me for any length of time, you know I always say I will teach you anything that I do, because no matter what I teach you, you will do it the way you vision it ultimately, and it may not be exactly the same as me. It might be exactly the same as me. It's fine. If you want to do this exactly the same way, please do. Please do. But please don't ever let someone discourage you and be the mean girl to you, because that's just not right. I'll teach you. I will not humiliate you. I will cheer you on and lift you up. I don't like the Mean Girls, y'all. Never have. Probably never will. Alright. I love these paper towels for this. They do a great job. They absorb a lot. They leave a lot. They tuck it into the grooves right where I want it. And then I can dry brush across it, and it just gives it a really neat grainy finish. It's not smooth and even, it's grainy. I love that look. I really do. How can I paint something so beautifully and then cover it up with glaze? Just like this, it's not hard. But I do it because it gives it one more level of dimension. And as beautiful as it is without the glaze, I think it's that much more beautiful with the glaze. If your preference is no glaze, that's okay. You do what you see. But if you want to try this glazing technique, it's not hard. It's not hard, and it just, to me, gives it the finish that this project needs to complete the look. I don't always like distressed and glazed heavy, but boy, when I do, when the project screams for it, try to accommodate. Not every project needs to look like this, but the ones that do look spectacular when they're done. You just decide. It's your project, it's your paintbrush, it's your piece, it's your style. You finish the furniture the way you vision it. And don't let the Mean Girls tell you that you've done something wrong. If you want someone to teach you without judging you, come on over. There we go. Oh, I love this. Absolutely love this. A little bit more right there. And I've got a little bit of the edge right here. Let's dust that in. Oh, that turned out great right there. How are we looking around the top edge? We need some glaze. And on the side edge, we need some glaze. There we go. That's so good. All right, now, oh, the piece that I really want to get to. Let's set this over here. We're gonna let that dry. There's no clock face. I was looking for it. Couldn't put my hands on it. It's okay. Let's get this glazed. Oh, this is so yummy. Let's start right here. And I'm gonna get a clean cloth. That one has lived its life. No big deal. Pull off some paper towels, dampen them. Shake them back out. There we go. Paper and all, y'all. Remember how I wrinkled the paper when I dampened it before I applied it? Those wrinkles are fixing to do a job. Remember how I applied the salt washed colors to the lath wood? Those are fixing to do their job. Nice in the grooves. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to wipe back. I'm going to dry brush back. Let's get that grainy look. The more I brush it, the drier it gets. I'm not going to wet my salt wash section. I'm just going to brush it back. I am going to wipe this back with the damp rag. Then I'm going to brush it back. Dry brush it back until I get that grainy finish over it. And I'm going to go one more time here. Glaze is subjective. You can put as much or as little as you want. Sometimes people who are not really glazers look at it and say, it looks dirty. It does. It does. That's the object of glaze, is to make it look aged and dirty. Why would we paint something just to make it look dirty? Because it didn't to begin with. We want it to look vintage. This did not look vintage. This looked like plastic. It didn't look like it came from the countryside. It looked like it came from, I won't name a furniture store, but it didn't look like it came from the countryside. And that is the look I want for this particular piece. Aged and chippy, dirty. Well loved. Very well loved. Look at the difference. Oh, I really like it. I really like it. If you are a fan, throw some hearts and laughy faces and thumbs up out there. If you love the glazed, aged look. If you don't, throw some laughy faces. The next project we have, we are going to make the best use of blue lace possible. So I've got one more blue lace project coming up for June before we shift our color focus for July. We have our calendar ready. We have our workshop set up. If you've not been to any of our workshops, any of our studio sessions, please sign up. It is a lot of good fun and awesome paint therapy. Make sure you sign up for Friday evening. If you need to come a little early, just let me know so I'm ready for you. That's all I want to be, is ready for you to be here. I want to make sure when you walk in the door, your table is set. It's kind of like a dinner party. RSVP. Répondez, s'il vous plaît. Get that little grainy look here. Roll your cloth so it's effective in wiping back some of that glaze. Those wrinkles, though, they turned out fabulous. They did exactly what we needed them to do. I know y'all thought I was crazy when I wet the paper and wrinkled it. But now that it's glazed, those wrinkles are doing a fabulous job. Nice and grainy. Dry that glaze out with your dry brush. I didn't even mind the wrinkles in this. Oh, that looks so good. Y'all, this is gonna be a pretty piece of furniture. It will be for sale. If you want it, come buy it. Come on and get it. Ta-da! Look how amazing, top to bottom. This is a little less glazed than some of the others, but so is this, so it balances. Look how beautiful that is. And it still has the tone, the color, the crusty, the weathered, the worn, the sitting in a barn look. It just is going to be so stunning put back together. So let's get it put back together. I'm sure it's time for me to go. I'm going to set this in the wind machine so that we can, let me tip you straight. Lord of mercy, that's crazy. I'm going to put it in the wind machine so I can get the glaze completely dry before I do anything with it. I'm going to set this back together, put the face of the clock back in, try to figure out how the works work so that we actually do have a grandfather clock. I know I was going to change it, but let's see if this works. I think it's going to be stunning. Who knows? Let's check it out and see, and then let's get started on a new project because I can't wait to show you what my vision for it is. Thank you for being here this morning. I'm Diane Pruitt. We are in the studio at Two Girls Treasure, working on some countryside vintage. Make sure you join us. Make your RSVP. That's what I'm going to change it to. Not a reservation. Make your RSVP for Friday night, Tale of the Mermaid. And let's throw on the Little Mermaid movie and let's paint some mermaid tails and have some fellowship and some fun. Saturday morning, let's play with our own decor and change something in your world so that you can get excited about using Rethunk Junk Paint products by Laura too. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day. Pray for our children coming home. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I will see you right back here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Y'all have a great day. Bye.